On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
I'm gonna run you over. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. On the ball. Hey. No, me.
It's Williams on the catch. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st down, Mahomes. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Mike, check 33. 33. Hey. Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Here we go. 25. Run. Check 25. Check.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. He's airing it out for Williams. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes, just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you're probably going to have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
He'll get 3 up to midfield. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Here we go. Here we go. Mike, check that. Base. Defense wins championships, baby. Tight right. Show it.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Mike, check 33. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Play. Bring it.
Here's Tannehill.
Under 10.
He'll find Williams on the slant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down.
I got you, son. Rush in. Rush in. Kill.
Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. Open man, Julio. Touchdown, Tennessee. Julio Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Jerick McKinnon now to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Hey, turn it up. Tight right.
On 2nd and 12, Tannehill caught right side. It's Lewis. These two teams all tied after one. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Tannehill. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
To the air again, Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there, with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle, as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Set the tone, defense. Hurry. Mike, check 33. 33. Here we go.
Tannehill. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Chris Jones drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this returnable for Hill. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, 43, 15.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. Flush to his right. It's Hill, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 21. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Hey, 15. Yellow. Turn it up. Kill.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll get this to Nwangu. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11th. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Handoff here to Nwangu. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They begin with Henry, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
On 2nd and 11 now, Tannehill. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
No chance. 36. Zebra. 45. Hip. Here we go, D.
Tannehill.
Here I come again.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch safety creeping.
Now Tannehill. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Watch top. Tight end right. Three down. We out. Mike two. Hurry.
On first down, it's Tannehill.
Letting you know right now, you better bring
Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Quick. Come on, let's go. Triple left. Mike two. Hurry.
The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 15. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Henry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 77 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will tie our game here in the third. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. To return, it's McKinnon. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. picked off by Christian Fulton. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Tannehill's throw here into the hands of Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Hey, watch the screen. Watch tight right. Watch the screen. Check.
To try again after the sack. Tannehill. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Crunch. Check.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Looking deep for Julio. And this is taken in at the 5. And it's a Titans touchdown. Julio Jones with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Titans have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. To return, it's McKinnon. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. On first down, Henry going to be swallowed up in the backfield as he'll wind up losing about 3.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. After the run, Tannehill going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. This will go to Henry out wide. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
101 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Working with a 2nd and 4.
Play. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their...
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Titans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. To return, it's McKinnon.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Mahomes to throw. This is caught, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown from 19 yards away.
And the Chiefs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Chiefs 21. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Batson not going to risk returning it, so they'll start at the 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Tannehill on first down. Flushed out right. He completes it to Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
45, 45. Mike, 45. Go, zero. Out. He's crashing.
To throw is Tannehill.
Undercrush.
Looking sideline, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Play. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Mike, 2. Watch 2.
Now Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Tannehill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he will have a Titans 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Not today, you aren't. Not today. 45's the mic. Watch the screen. Pass.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go. 54 Mike. Let's go. Check. Zebra. Check. Block. You're hot. Hey. Mike's 5'4".
Tannehill now to throw.
Just like that.
He dumps it off for Henry. Shifts by him. Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. 111 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Mike 54. Time to go. Night. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54.
Here's Tannehill.
I got you.
Yeah. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. So their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker.
And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. A big play there for KC.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. On the give is Nwangu. Space to run past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kene Nwangu. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. On first down, Gotw. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Hip. I'm here all day. 45. Mike, 45. Shift.
Now it's Tannehill. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Jones. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Chris Jones, the all-pro defensive tackle, there to make the play defensively.
I'm on. 45's the mic. Deep. That quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback. Hey. D-line, get that quarterback.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. Flush to his right. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
You better bring it. Check 45. 45's the mic. Check, 45's the mic. Yo, check left, check left. Base. Tired of us. 45.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
45's the mic. Where you at? Switch.
Again, it's Henry. And a short gain down to about the 33. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. So 3rd down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer.
Check your hot read. Check 13. Check 13. Tighten up. Zero. Switch.
Henry out of the pistol. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
They'll run on 1st down. Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this... drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Check left. Check 3. Shift.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. Open space inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Let's go.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
What you got?
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they have regained the lead. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one.